goodies. What's the asking price? $60 for everything.
Oh, is that what it says on there?
Hell yeah. Let's throw in that Game Boy lot and get out of here with $60. Platinum, GameCube. I haven't seen Wind Waker since Vietnam era.
Seriously. Kirby's Dream Land, that's kind of cool.
A lime green. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Mega Man. That's rare, kind of rare. And the Zelda game. What are they asking for this?
20 for the bundle.
Let's see if we can go 60 for everything.
That's what I was gonna say, yeah.
Hey, would you take 60 for both of these? This and the Game Boy stuff?
Sure.
Okay, awesome. I don't know, well, you can owe me 10 later, I guess. Sound fair? I don't have 10. You can just give me 10 today at some point. Awesome. Load everything up. There you are.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Will do. Anything worthwhile on the Wii? $30 for a Wii's pretty good, but nah, I'm not trying to deal with it.
Yeah, I got Wii U.
Oh, damn. Seasons. Boardwalk Empire season. That's kind of sick. All right, let's hit the road.
The washer. Someone's already bought the washer, and then she has.
Fanta, what do I bother you about every Friday?
Recon.
And why do I bother you about Recon every Friday?
Because we pretty much just got a video after 1 yard sale.
That was ridiculous.
That was crazy.
For yard sales, I mean, I don't want to say the prices were high, but for yard sales it was kind of high. But we ended up getting all that stuff for $60.
$60. That's
we couldn't haggle that much because
not bad.
if we haggled for a second, that lot was going to be purchased by one of those other.
Yeah.
You'd notice as you were up there, people were.
I was guarding them. Like as soon as I got up there, I was like just hovering above the fines. I was like, no.
People were like rushing, like Zerg rushing.
It
Fanta
was bad.
as he was covering the fines, but still an exceptional find.
Even after the delay, we could have missed it by that much, but we got there.
Oh yeah, explain
right
that.
on time.
Explain that debacle.
Craigslist found a way to make more mistakes and be even worse than they already were by having a map that led to the wrong house.
Basically, the address that they put in was. As Fanta doesn't have a seatbelt on, the address they put in was not the same one that showed up on the little built-in map in Craigslist, so we went to the wrong part of this town for that lot, and we basically ended up getting there 10 minutes late, and that lot was going to be gone in seconds.
Yep.
So I think the only thing that kept it there actually was the high price tag, so it's actually nice defense.
Good.
So
And
we're
a
going to
terrible
continue.
sign.
We're going to jump on this momentum and ride it the rest of the day.
Let's do it.
95 degrees at 9:20 a.m.
Ridiculous.
9:20 a.m. What? What is going on, YouTube? White hair, back in the commentary place with John Fadden. John Fadden. I was just playing Madden the other day, actually.
Playing all sports games.
Overuse, yeah, FIFA. We were just talking about the destruction that occurred due to FIFA. Maybe another video will show some of the damage that game has led to. Broken controllers.
We should just have you talking and then have all like the broken things.
Just broken stuff. Unfortunately, I threw out all those controllers that I broke,
okay.
but the closet is still right there. I can't throw out the closet doors.
Do you still have the disc in the case?
Yeah, well, the case has been destroyed. It's not here anymore. The disc is in there, and somehow it lived throughout me throwing it like a frisbee a bunch of times. Anyone that plays FIFA competitively online will knows the struggle of. In soccer, it's the best person doesn't always win in FIFA. It's just like so random. You could have 10 shots on target, and the other guy could have 1, and they could win. So now that we're off topic, once again, 1 minute of game hunting footage and a 30-minute pickup video.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Unfortunately, we do have quality though over quantity. Since last time was a big quantity
of okay games.
and this is a lot of quality of a few games.
Amazing. amazing bundle of immediately the very first cell we went to, and then we didn't find a single thing the rest of the day. You found a board game.
Yeah.
But let's get into this awesome lot. We're kind of rushing the pickup video because you're leaving.
I'm leaving to California for 5 days. So that'll be...
Well, no game hunting, no pickup videos, nothing, because you'll be out of town. So we're just... Normally I would have waited for 1 or 2 more finds to throw up a video, but since you're leaving, I wanted to...
I might try to make it to the Saturday thing you're telling me about.
The
kind of cool.
Fan's going to try to go to the flea market that Flea Market Madness is filmed at. That's in San Diego. Every time I've tried to make it there, something has come up in San Diego. So the last like 3 times I've went, I'm like, Saturday I'm going to go, Saturday I'm going to go. And something always comes up, like car problems or something, so I never made it there. But now it's your chance to go. In fact, I can give you the spy cam if you want. But let's get into this awesome find. The Craigslist post didn't say anything about Game Boy. It said GameCube and Wii. And nothing, no games, no anything, no... so of course I emailed her as usual, and of course no response.
Yeah.
So we had a little debacle trying to drive over there.
Yeah, we mentioned, I believe, in our like side little bits that we did this time, that we went to the wrong place because the map on Craigslist had it marked at a different address.
It was very weird. It showed 2 specific crossroads, so me and Fana drove to those. But then in the fine print was the actual address, which was nowhere near those 2 specific crossroads.
No.
Long story short, we got there maybe 10 minutes after the sale started, and another 5 minutes this lot would have been down the road. You could see in the video people started to kind of swarm around Fanta.
So we'd pick it up and run.
So we ended up offering her $60. It would have been 80. I offered 60 for these 2 lots, and we'll hop into the Game Boy Color lot.
We probably could have gotten a better deal.
No, but if we haggled, it would have been gone. 10 resellers that were already at the sale would have not haggled, and they would have grabbed some left. So I threw out the offer of 60. She said yes, and we hit the road with this awesome lot.
Yeah, definitely awesome. We got 2 Game Boy Colors here, so that's pretty cool. We get the cool lime green color, and then my favorite, which I haven't seen in forever, is the atomic purple.
With the back on that one too. Nice.
With the back on it.
The other one has a generic back, which I've never seen.
This one
before.
has. It looks like they took like a pelican back. And then to make sure it stayed on there, they taped it.
Is that a battery pack in there, or is that actual batteries?
Those are actual batteries.
Oh, okay.
It used to be a battery pack, it looks like. And then they just kind of... I don't know what they did here, but...
But two cool Game Boy Color, fun colors.
It works, that's all that matters.
Right.
So,
and I have batteries if you want 2 fresh AA batteries before you leave with one of those.
Awesome.
I went to Costco and bought like 6 billion batteries, so I never have to go again in my life to get them.
So the nice thing about this lot, I mean, we both get a Game Boy, so that's cool.
Both get a Game Boy, and we both get a handful of good games.
Exactly.
Let's start off with the Zelda games. This is the only one I haven't played. Link's Awakening. I've never played this one.
That's cool.
I played these 2 a lot when they originally got released back in the really late 90s. Is this missing?
No, after a while they just kind of get loose.
Oh, okay.
It feels
weird.
weird.
Say it feels like someone
It's Link's Awakening, and this is the Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. And I believe there's another one like
Ages.
Ages.
Ages and Seasons, and they both came... It was kind of like Pokemon Red and Blue, I guess.
Oh, okay.
But they were like different games. But they both came out at the same time.
Oh, well, that's kind of cool. At least they're different games.
So they're really cool fun. It's a really fun game.
Which Pokemon's kind of the same thing.
Exactly. But the Pokemon games are like the same game. These 2 were different games.
I don't know if this game is worth anything. Kirby's Dream Land for the Game Boy.
The second one once.
I don't remember which one's worth. I could have sworn one of these was worth something.
No, I think the second one was worth a decent amount, but this is the first one.
Oh, okay.
This game looks ridiculous.
This one?
This looks like the original Animal Crossing.
Yeah, Legend of the River King. Actually, that sounds very, very familiar. It's right there.
Man fishing.
Natsume, which are the people that make, I believe, Harvest Moon.
Oh, okay. So that's why it looks very familiar.
Legend of the River. That just sounds very familiar for some reason. Of course, Tetris. It's the pinnacle of every single Game Boy lot.
Every Game Boy lot ever.
If you didn't have Tetris, you shouldn't have had a Game Boy. Mega Man.
I've never seen this before.
Dr. Wily's Revenge. I just want you guys to look at Mega Man's face. I mean, it's pretty terrifying.
Looks like a serial killer.
It really does. So the old Mega Man cover art always looked really weird.
I wish I could. I can't reach it from here, but Mega Man 1 is the most hysterical. It should be over there at the bottom left somewhere. The very first Mega Man. It is the funniest cover art of all time. There's Mega Man 2. Where's 1? That's 3.
Is 3 a funny cover art?
No.
Oh, you know what? This one actually looks kind of like...
That's like the same...
This is like the same one for Mega Man 3.
Mega Man 1 is like a man. And
Yeah, it's like a man in like a weird like space suit.
Where is it?
type
Now,
thing.
I'm perplexed. It's on the left side somewhere. It's on that left stack.
Oh, here it is. Here
it's
it is.
at the, of course, the very bottom.
Very bottom, wedged
See if
in
you can
there.
like, pull it on out.
Please don't fall. He doesn't even have like the thing on. Like,
It's just a man in like a Wolverine.
He's got a
suit.
gun, and he's got a gun.
And has a real gun.
He's a real gun.
That was
He
the
doesn't-
'80s were so cool.
That's so awesome. This is. I love this series. It kicked my ass.
It's
still
hard.
does.
Yeah, it's very hard. All those games in the '80s were hard. NES is notorious for.
But they're a
How
lot
difficult.
of fun. So.
This one definitely not a day one buy, especially if this is off the Mark Wahlberg movie,
Oh,
Planet of the Apes, an actual Game Boy Color game though, which these are all like Game Boy.
Yeah,
games.
there aren't very many
Besides
Game
that
Boy
Zelda game.
Color games, which is really weird. They had two Game Boy Colors, but no Pokemon games.
That's weird too.
They
Yeah.
had two Game Boy Colors, which usually means kids, which means Pokemon, so they can
And
trade
Zelda.
each other.
It's
and
weird.
stuff.
That's weird to me.
And they have Mega Man. They've got good quality titles here. They just don't have Pokemon,
Right.
which is.
I love these Game Boy. I
quintessential.
love Game Boy Color games. I love how they look.
They're really
Just
cool.
transparent. They have that big fat thing on the top.
And then, last and least, Monopoly.
Monopoly.
So-
We are on a board game. We're buying board games a lot
Buying
now.
board games.
We'll show one in a minute.
You know, they've said this is the golden age of board games right now.
I like
Which
board games because
100%
it's just it's social.
It's-
You're hanging out with friends. You're not talking on vent while playing WoW.
Exactly. The reason, I mean, video games used to be social. They used to have the arcades where you'd drive to the arcade
Right.
and you'd meet up with your friends and you'd actually, be in person and you'd play together. It's tons of fun. And then the home consoles came out and those were social because you'd still have people coming over to your house.
Right.
You'd play split screen. You'd play against each other. It was great. And then this generation,
No
I
split
guess
screen.
everyone hates everyone now because nobody wants to see your face.
No
Like
split
now,
screen for Halo, which is
Halo 5
like
is
the
getting
staple.
rid of-
That's the
what?
staple of it.
Yeah, that's
Super
what
virus.
set Halo apart from everything else. I always saw it as like a party first-person shooter.
Yeah.
Like I'd always have a bunch of people come
Split
over.
System Link.
System Link,
Right.
4-player, split screen, big team battle, screwing around warthogs. It's just freaking
It was
so
really
much
fun. Halo 1 was like the funnest I've ever had with the game. 16-person split screen in like the garage.
And
which is
then
awesome.
now you have to all play online.
You can
have to
only play
all
online
own
with strangers. Friends are not allowed. So let's get into this GameCube lot. I didn't notice this when we went there, but I guess the GameCube's not complete. Or
Oh, is
am
it
I-
not?
Am I wrong? I see the power. I didn't see the AV stuff.
Yeah, there's no AV stuff in there. That's unfortunate.
No Nintendo AV
But
cables.
I mean, these are great condition.
these are. Oh, it's nice.
These are phenomenal condition controllers right here. Now, usually
Made
when we
in
get
China. What?
Huh?
Oh, this is a shitty like junk one, and you have the
and
original.
this is the original. That's weird. It looks exactly like.
Shit. And it says "Made in China" on the back, and
It
it's
looks
like
exactly like. Does it feel like shit?
it feels like those like plastic balls in the McDonald's playpen. Like it has that weird, like disgusting texture to it.
You know, the stick actually doesn't feel that bad. It feels a little bit different than usual.
It'll
These
be bundled with the system and sold because I'm not keeping that thing.
Yeah.
I have like a bunch of. I have more than enough first party. And then we didn't show the GameCube itself. Platinum color GameCube. That platinum Game Boy Advance. Isn't that weird? Did I find a Goodwill a platinum colored Game Boy
Yeah,
Advance?
I had never seen one of those
I've
before.
never seen. It must be a really rare color. And the nice thing about this is it actually has all the stuff on the back. You know how these weird little panels?
Oh,
and stuff
yeah,
are
they're always
always missing. So it's kind of cool to have an actual complete.
That's cool.
Fully
I think
fledged
actually one of mine are missing now because I've had the Game Boy adapter on there for so long. I have no idea what happened to one of the panels.
But yeah, these things are always. I mean, they're
These are
always
cool.
almost all gone. A lot of times because that Game Boy player, you remove them for that.
Yeah.
Cool. And then the games were legendary. Besides this one, Street Hoops in a Hollywood Video. I haven't seen Hollywood Video since over
No.
10 years. They went out of business way before Blockbuster, I think.
I think there's no, it's Casa Video. It's like a Casa's Video.
Yeah, that place that was like
That's still
mid-nineties.
around. Still around.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen one, at least in our part of town.
This right here. Oh, that's not good condition at all.
Oh, it looks good on the video. No, it doesn't. In hindsight, does it?
Super Smash Bros. Melee in an unmarked case.
And look what I have. I've had this for months. And I've just been keeping it around.
Oh, well, there you go.
Box and case and manual for this. I knew we'd find it. We find this game like once a month at least, which is great because it's a $60 game.
That's ridiculous.
Isn't that weird? The best-selling game on GameCube. going for $60, going for more than it was
It's
new.
because it's still viable.
It's an awesome game. I love it.
It's a great game. People are still having tournaments though. They're still playing this competitively. There's still a market out there.
It's just crazy to me that it's so common. We found how many? Would you say we found 30 copies of this game? Probably at least in our game hunting career. I'd say 30.
I wouldn't say 30.
We found 2 in 1 week at the pawn shops. We just talked about that.
I'd probably say like 12, 13.
I don't know, but we find this game all the time, and I never am upset when we find it.
No.
This one we haven't seen for ages. Wind Waker. It is player's choice, but it is complete. So
that's good.
And that is nice.
That is
nice condition disc.
That's beautiful.
So too bad it's player's choice. I don't know why I shouldn't care about that at all, but I kind of do.
Yeah.
I wish it was Black Label, but still really cool.
Really cool.
My favorite Zelda game. I know it made a lot of people butthurt back in the day, but
I am still on the fence because I've only played bits of those two. I haven't had a chance to just sit down and start binge playing the Zelda game yet.
Fun.
I've played the most of Ocarina of Time just because that's the one I had as a kid. But I liked this one a lot. I like the art style. I like the exploration aspect of it.
I just love the cell shade.
It's cool.
It works. The ocean, how they made the ocean look with the
whenever you get a Wii
waves
U
and stuff.
You're gonna love the HD.
The HD remake.
It looks so crisp and beautiful.
One day, I can't get over how sick that poster is. By the way, I keep looking over there.
That's really cool. It's really. I keep looking over there too.
Just that we'll show it.
Is it the original poster?
It's one of them.
It looks like it.
It's OG. It's
like
the one that came out
or something.
It was $50. I thought it was $10. We'll get to it in a minute. We'll show it after we do our pickup video. In fact, we need to take a break. Show this last game, and then we'll take a little intermission.
Oh yeah. And then we got Mario Party 4 with that. So that's a great bundle we got there.
I actually don't have Mario Party 4.
You don't?
No, it's the only one I don't have out of every Mario Party game ever. I just have 5, 6, and 7.
Well, here's 4.
Perfect.
So yeah, Mario Party 4. That's cool. Not complete, but I mean, I'm sure we'll find it again. And then you can just Frankenstein the mandolin and all that stuff.
I'm not sure we'll find it again because we've never fucking found one.
No, I've found one I've found one as well. But you know, I think that was when I got that huge GameStop.
Yeah, it was that huge GameStop lot. Oh, that's
crazy.
That feeling you never have those again.
Oh,
and that is it for finds already.
That is it for game finds. But here's a board game find, which I'm actually gonna need
which is kind of sick.
Paper towel because it's like somebody spilled some soda on it. Right here, Dungeons and Dragons. The basic board game. Now, I didn't know they had a board game version of this, and you thought it was only a board game.
I thought I knew it was a traditional role-playing game.
Yeah.
But I always thought the pieces existed. According to you, you'd play it with nothing.
I've heard. I've never played it myself, but in TV shows and stuff, they play it with nothing.
You just sit around and read?
Just sit around, and they have a player card of a player, who they are, and then they have a rule book. And then
I knew that there's the guy that's the
there's a narrator.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's about it. Whereas this has a lot of different game pieces, there's a bunch of different die.
These cool Warhammer-esque miniatures. Too bad you didn't get to paint them though, but these are pretty cool.
You know, I thought that was kind of a hassle because I don't have time to sit there and paint something.
Oh,
so
I did it when I was 10, so.
Oh, gotcha.
Better than video games, I guess, was at least being artistic to some extent.
Some skeleton dude.
Now that I'm older, I just kind of want to try to play Warhammer again.
Warhammer is pretty fun. I played a little bit of it at the game shows.
Very complex. It was
very
not for
complex
kids because you had to you move 6 inches or whatever.
It's also
you don't
super expensive.
Yeah.
It's $80 for starter kit per person.
I used to play the 40K one with Space Marines.
Yeah,
and stuff.
that one's the cool one.
Sick.
That's the cool one.
I just like painting them a lot.
But yeah, there's a board in here which is actually not a board. It's pieces of a board, and then you put it together yourself. There are quick start rules. It looks like you don't have to read this entire book. You can just kind of set up a quick game, and then if you ever want to have an advanced, God knows how long it's going to last game, then you read this entire book, which is really... Here it is. Here's the character cards. That's what I was telling you about. Usually you just have a character card, and then it tells you what it can do, how much attack it does, how much damage.
This is exactly like Warhammer. This reminds me a lot of it.
Yeah, and then
they have the
get ready for more adventure, and then there's the even more advanced rule book and there's
speed. So this looks way complex, dude.
This looks this is
it's an adult game, but $1.
It was actually 50 cents.
Oh, Fanta got it for 50 cents.
50
so
cents.
that was a insane find, basically for free. And it was something I want to buy something like this.
Yeah.
Oh, Wizards of the Coast makes it.
Yep, Wizards of the Coast.
So they are the goat.
They are the goat. They really
We are gonna do. Let us know in the comment section. Me and Fanta want to do some unboxing or pack openings of like 1994 Magic cards.
That'd be kind of cool.
So I think it'd be fun. I don't know how many Magic fans we have on the channel, but I think we should have plenty. Because it goes kind of.
We could almost make a video of us playing something like this. You don't think so?
That camera would light on fire.
If we had to put my GoPro. I mean, my GoPro would be perfect. I could just move it around during.
We could do a basic game to show other people how to do it because I have no idea how to play that, and I'm not going to read the rule book. I'm going to watch a YouTube video on how to
exactly.
How to play it. So that is it for the finds. Last, but I don't know what this thing is. It's ridiculous.
What's up?
This poster.
Oh, you're gonna show it off?
Yeah, real quick. In fact, we're just gonna move the camera.
That's a good idea.
And be adults. Because the camera conceivably falls down. I found this at Goodwill today. Star Wars original poster, and it came with this really cool Stars movie frame, from a movie theater. So really cool. I thought it was $10, but regrettably, it was $50. But I couldn't leave it on store shelves. The frame was just so cool. I thought so. Pretty cool find. And let's get into the news and updates and plugs
and stuff.
Portion.
The thing that everyone just clicks off, okay, we're done now.
I think everyone clicks off actually after the game hunting footage ends.
Yeah, that's
pick up video, time to X out.
That's what I've heard from a lot of people. But if you're sticking around, and I thank you for sticking around, we've been putting extra footage, which I will tonight, of stuff. We've got this Rubio review.
Rubio's, we do a little video while we're waiting for our food at Rubio's while we're eating it. Of our opinions on the day, what we learned, blah blah blah. It's kind of like this video, but it's fresher because we do it immediately after we go yard selling. We stop at Rubio's and do the video minutes later. Whereas this is a week or 5 days since we've gone yard selling, so it's been a while. So you're gonna do that. Posting more pictures on Facebook.
Posting more pictures. I've been posting a lot of pictures on Instagram as well. Kind of what's going on, what we're doing.
Right.
The day one buy stuff. I posted the pictures before the video. On Instagram.
We're going to try to do a lot more of that, in stores, especially as the summer continues and it's still hot.
Oh, yeah.
In-store game hunting is the wave of the future right now, I think.
Yeah, just because it's 110 out, and by 9 o'clock it was 90 something.
And there's deals.
There are deals to be had.
Really good deals at Target. We found amazing deals at Walmart. You found that amazing deal. And even GameStop has slipped. GameStop
has slipped. It's got some deals going on. Most of their deals are actually trade-in values.
Yep.
I traded in a couple games that I got yard selling that I had extras of. I got $70.
Yep.
It was crazy. I did not expect that at all.
They're trying to get you in the door.
Which is insane because a lot of it is above what eBay will be paid for. A lot of the Mario games I had,
do nothing.
$27 in-store credit. I was like,
you have to
guys
buy
are
games
selling
with
it
it,
for
but
that
you can
much.
go buy good games, and then of course you can buy.
Just buy the new games coming out.
Like Metroid Prime Trilogy or Xeno. You could buy games
those
that are worth way more
yeah.
than GameStop sells them for.
Exactly.
So we're out. Any last thoughts?
Twitch live streams once I get back from vacation. Gonna be doing that. Also, gonna be collaborating with Dreamcast guy pretty soon, and a couple other people conceivably because we're gonna be doing a weekly podcast.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if you're gonna be joining a couple episodes of that.
Sure. If it's at your house.
Oh yeah, most people
mics and stuff. Yeah.
Or you can always just join in on Skype. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be there. I can just record all of our voices on Skype. That's how Dreamcast guy's gonna be doing it because he's in Texas, so he's not gonna drive all the way down.
So we're just gonna do a podcast.
So we're doing a weekly podcast. We're gonna put it up on iTunes once I figure that whole thing out. I'm gonna put it online. I'm gonna put clips on the channel. It'll be interesting. We'll see what happens.
Just not at all a rip-off of the Completely Unnecessary podcast.
Well, I mean, think about how many people have.
I know. I'm just kidding. But seriously. Every idea ever on YouTube is a copy of someone else's idea.
Everything has been done. There's just a unique spin that we can always put on it. So we'll figure out our own unique spin.
It's just your own opinion.
That's
It's
true.
basically a commentary. But we're out. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoy the series. It is the flagship series. It takes a lot of work. And
email it to your grandma.
A lot of money. Share it. Share it with some epic meme you find as well into your friend's email box. Last game room tour update really quick. You will be eventually moving your stuff into this game room.
Yep, I'll be eventually moving a lot of stuff into this game room.
And I'll be renovating it.
I actually have some cool props that we're gonna have for this game room. It's another viewer mail episode that'll be going up once I get it in. I don't want to spoil what it is on camera, but
you can tell me later.
It's video game related stuff that'd be really interesting to put in here.
So I'll be moving a lot of this stuff out. I'll be getting wood floors in here, and then the shelving units that you recommend. We'll be doing the shelving units that are actually on the walls, so that because this takes up so much space. So if we had stuff on the walls, we could put in 10 times as many games.
Oh, yeah.
And Fan will be moving his stuff in. So the game room's going to look a lot different probably 6 months from now than it does right now.
Yeah.
Which is good because I've hated it since I moved into this new house. It's not looked how I wanted it to look, especially this disgusting floor. So we're out. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good, no holidays coming up. Have a good week.